Alright, we're just gonna do a bit of a run through, give you a bit of a preview with the mixtape. It's coming out. The reason it's called the mixtape, even though, well, it is coming out on tape. That's first and foremost. The short name is the mixtape. The long name is the mixtape better than your album. Because basically it's all album quality stuff that did make the album. So it's like tracks that are album quality, all original, thrown in, but then like I added a couple of tracks that were favorites that I've already previously released. So you get all that on there too. We're going to go for a bit of a track by track breakdown. First up, the intro, pretty self-explanatory. Any Australian's going to know the beat straight away. I sort of mucked around with and chopped up. Yeah, that one there just sets it off. Nice little all-intensity type thing. Next one, What Happened to Rap, produced by Kato from Funk Volume. Another one, I've already released it, but you know, it's a dope track and I want to get it out there on a physical product. It's, you know, what happened? What happened to the perception I had of rap? What happened to rap in general, the music, all of that. Faking the Funk. I just released that the other day. Rorke's Drift on the production. What up to my boy Rorke's Drift. Calling out these characters who are faking the funk. You know, number one rule in hip hop, you can't fake the funk. The funny thing about that track is the day it dropped, I was getting asked, people who know me were getting asked, who's he dissing, who's he dissing, is this about that person, is that about that person? I had no one in mind, but you know, if the shoe fits, lace that motherfucker up. MVP, that's another Rorke's Drift production. Man, look, everyone I show this track, they love it, but it's the oldest track out of anything that I'm about to release. And I'm sitting there going, man, it's dated, it's this, that, and the other, but no one's heard it. It's the perception us artists have when we haven't released something quick enough. It's a dope as fuck track, it's straight hip hop. Features Rorke's Drift on the mic as well, and it also features one of the country's best known veterans in Reason. It's a dope jam, and I think you guys will like it. Hip Hop Saved My Life. Another one I've already previously released, featuring Jamila Mao, absolutely wonderful talent from Sydney, fantastic singer. I could have just had the sample in there, but we wanted to do a proper remix. We wanted to do it properly, and it was just so cohesive. So that's the way we did. A lot of people like that track. I got real deep on that. Just a lot of self-reflection. I used to be pretty wild in my younger days, and I've calmed down and kind of looking back like, how the fuck did I survive? But I did, and now I'm dropping more music for you. Sober Rockstar is it's an idea I had a while ago. I like to drop little hidden gems within songs, and sometimes it won't even be a hidden gem yet, but it will spark an idea. In a track that's going to be on the album called Out of Control, which I've done live. A couple of you may know it. It's a favourite when I do live shows. There's a line in there saying, no one likes a sober rock star. Oh, no one likes a sober rock star. Nowadays I don't really drink. I still do when I get a chance, but and when I do it gets messy. So, but this is a drinking song. You know, a bit of fun. Produced by Lamar Mitchell from the States. Dope as fuck producer. Gonna have a lot to do with my album. Yeah, it's a crazy track. That'll be dropping, I think, before the mixtape comes out. I think I'll drop that soon. Really think that'll go down well. Actually, I know it goes down well because I've done it live a couple of times. Not many, but yeah.
I remember when kids used to
Boom Boom Bap, which I released earlier this year on a 7-inch, on a 45, 7 Deadly 7 inches, volume 1. On the free download, you will get a preview of this track only, encouraging you to buy the record. But on the CD version, and the cassette, you will get a full version. I always said with the tracks that I'm going to do on those records, that's all they're for. But at the same time, it's easily one of my favorite tracks I've ever recorded in terms of lyrical contact and bars. It's got some ridiculous wordplay. And, you know, if you're sleeping on my lyrical ability, you need to hear this track. The only way you're going to hear this track is I'll make it more accessible. So I'm going back on my word about releasing that on any other formats, but at the same time, you just got to find out. If you've been a fan of me for a minute, you would know that I used to roll around with a dude named Oxy. We had a track called Dickhead, which was a Sarah Bush sample. And I used to do that solo as well. It was a very theatrical type performance of that song, you know, about basically me meeting a girl, her hearing things about me saying, nah, that ain't me. Then we do our thing and I bounce. And she's saying, why you being a dickhead? And I'm like, ah, it's just me. What can you do? This is Dickhead Part 2. I'm not going to ruin the story. But it's that was one verse. That was 132 bar verse on Dickhead 1. This is 3 verses, maybe even 4. Rocks Drift on the beat. Crazy beat. And it's hilarious song, but kills the whole Dickhead storyline. But yeah, that track basically, I think it's one verse. I'll give you a bit of a preview. And Kid Dream on the cuts. What up, Dreamo? It's basically like people come into hip hop and they're like, I want to get money, I want to do this, I want bitches, and this is like, it's like, nah, this is things I want to achieve within music. These are musical goals, musical bucket lists. The other shit, man, it's fake. Fuck all that. Initially, it was like a metal or like a really rock, grungy type beat that I'd had a track to. This one's completely different. This is almost like club banger type shit. So the premise of this is like, we're at a gig, we're doing our thing, and then promoter wants to pull a Swiftie and say, nah, we're not paying you. It's like, I think you should, because there's motherfuckers all in the crowd, they're here for us, not you. We'll turn this bitch upside down if you don't act right. So that's what that is. Features Arsenal the Rebel, very famous battle rapper from the States. He has a battle on YouTube that has like 7 million views. The most views out of any battle rapper ever. So word up to Arsenal, he come through, killed it. And that's produced by Track Pros out of the States. Something different. This track here is fairly deep, reflective, touching on a range of issues. Drug addiction, depression, that sort of thing. And just, you know, letting people know that there are choices. You can't make a choice, you know. Just because your life is travelling down some certain path right now doesn't mean you can veer right the fuck off and help that shit. You know? There's always someone around that could help. There's always a way out of it. That's a very deep track. I get goosebumps every time I hear it. I can't wait till you guys hear it, for real. That's, yeah. I think it'll do positive things, which is what I'm all about. This is actually the most played, most downloaded track I have on YouTube. Not YouTube, SoundCloud. I don't know why. I like it. I wasn't sure, but you know, people do like it apparently. So I figured I'd put it on disc, so people can take it with them properly.
Potential serial killer situation. But since nobody...
This is like a bit of a parody, horror, serial killer type shit. Yeah, that's why it's called serial killer shit. This is produced by Hobson from Funk Volume. The beat is huge, the track is huge. It's features the vocal stylings on a bit of a skit at the start by Mac the Villain and Ash Murrell, who you will know from Fume Radar TV, Hostess with the Mostess. And man, it might ruffle a few feathers, this track, especially if I end up doing a clip for it, which I'm thinking about doing. But it goes hard as fuck, so you can't deny it. Yeah, just wrapping it up, bit of comedy shit back and forth, me and my man Mac the Villain. There is going to be one more track on the CD only. I figured dudes buying cassettes won't really want this track anyway. It's a bonus track. We'll be doing crazy shit. If you want a digital, it's on iTunes right now. It's on Google Play. I think it may be Spotify, JB Hi-Fi now, all that type of shit. I don't know. I buy CDs and vinyl and cassettes. But yeah, that's a fun little track I did. Very vulgar. It'll annoy the fuck out of old people. It is what it is. I enjoy the fuck out of GTA 5. If you don't know that already, you don't really know me. But everyone seems to be enjoying that. It's pretty funny. Unfortunately, Facebook won't let me promote it because of the title. Even though I changed it, it still registers as shit in the title. What can you do? I guess I'm never going to go viral. Fuck. Mixtape, it'll be dropping very soon. Pre-orders are up right now. As soon as this goes up, pre-orders will be up. And we're doing a collector's pack. You'll be able to get a t-shirt. The collector's pack will come with a CD as well. It will come with a cassette. We'll chuck in some stickers as well, some MITUS stickers. And we're going to be doing a print as well. The artwork for Serial Killer shit, I kind of modeled off a cult classic horror film and reimagined it. If you know the movie, then you're going to be like, this is dope. Very limited run on the collector's packs. It will be pre-order only. Once the pre-orders are done, that's it. But if you want the print, which will be limited, numbered, everything like that, then you're going to get on the collector's pack. Otherwise, it'll be available for free download. It'll be available on CD, cassette. You get a whole bunch of music. The album is coming. I'm not just saying that. But for now, make sure you get onto the pre-orders for this. Zaki P's mixtape is out right now. You can get that for free download or CD. And lots more music coming from Fume Raider Entertainment. Peace.